Breaking today, Attorney General Merrick Garland makes a surprise announcement. He appointed a special counsel in the Hunter Biden probe. The Associated Press calls it a stunning development which deepens the investigation of the president's son ahead of the 2024 election. White House correspondent Owen Jensen reports. Owen.
Tracy, President Joe Biden had nothing on his public schedule today and was set to leave for Rehoboth Beach tonight. Meanwhile, the Attorney General has named David Weiss as a special counsel. Now, he's been probing the financial and the business dealings of the president's son, Hunter Biden. Take a listen.
The appointment of Mr. Weiss reinforces for the American people the department's commitment to both independence and accountability in particularly sensitive matters.
Today's development also comes during a pair of sweeping Justice Department probes into former President Donald Trump. His attorneys arriving at court in Washington, D.C. today, trying to protect his right to speak out about the election conspiracy case against him. The federal judge warning that there are limits on what the former president can say publicly. Meanwhile, in Chicago, Vice President Kamala Harris makes her pitch for gun control.
I believe in the Second Amendment, but I also believe we need to renew the assault weapons ban. We need red flag laws.
And in neighboring Iowa, Republican candidates on the campaign trail. Former Vice President Mike Pence telling voters,
"For me, for my family, faith is what's most important."
Meanwhile, several U.S. lawmakers, including Chip Roy, in a letter asking the U.S. State Department to raise concerns and speak out on behalf of a Finnish lawmaker who they say is being targeted by Finnish prosecutors for religious beliefs concerning marriage. The lawmakers also write, no American, no Finn, and no human should face legal harassment for simply living out their religious beliefs. We asked about that case earlier at the State Department. They later sent us a statement saying, as a general matter, we do not comment on congressional correspondences, but adding in part, the United States supports everyone's unencumbered freedom of religion, which is a human right that is fundamental to the history of the United States, integral to our national identity and governance as expressed in the First Amendment, and a core component of our foreign policy. Also tonight, presidential candidate Mike Pence is ripping that multi-billion-dollar deal between the U.S. and Iran to free 5 Iranian Americans now under house arrest. Pence calls it a historical ransom payment that will allow Iran to fund terrorism. At the White House, Owen Jensen, EWTN News Nightly.